welcome to a new JavaScript project where we are going to do the form validation in JavaScript, where we will actually learn to do it. So I have opened a simple folder, form validation, which have three empty files: index.html, main.js and styles.css. So let's start it, and I have opened a browser also on the site, so let's start it. So this is VS Code. I will give not and tab. It will give me the basic bare mode, and then after that title will be form validation. Let me do the link styles.css. Here the script will be there, main.js, and we save it. And this will be a bit big project, so I'm not going to tell much about the HTML. Means I'm not going to type the HTML actually. So let me copy it and I will explain it, of course, because we want to concentrate on the JS part. So this is my currently the HTML, which have a container, div container. Okay, think we have to complete it, this div. Yeah, so now it is okay. So yeah, this div container is still here. Then we have a header in which we have create account. Okay, so let me also go live with live server so that we can see it. See it in the browser. This with no styles. Okay, one more thing, I also need the font awesome library, which I have not imported. So this is the font awesome CDN, so I imported it. See these icons I'm getting. So what I'm going to tell, see this first, this div header is there, in which create account is there, then a form is there. Form wraps everything, and inside this control form we have a username label, and then input, then two class fast check circle exclamation, and one small tag with error message. So this we have for everything. See, for this email also we have, for password also we have, for retype password also we have, and then there is a submit button. This is the simple. So this all we are going to hide soon. So after that, what we are going to do, we are going to come to the styles.css. Since it will have again styles.css. So here also I'm not going to type much, but I will explain, because I am going to, this is again a JavaScript project, so we are going to concentrate on the JavaScript mainly. So let me save it and see. Yeah, it is already there, already came. Means we are selecting this Poppins font, then some initial thing, box sizing border box, background color my favorite yellow, and font family Poppins, display grid I'm centering it, align item center, justify content center, min height 100 vh. This we have to give, or else I will show you one thing. See, it will come there at the top, so this is required. Then only it will be center, the margin is 0. Then this container, background color is FFF. So this container is this container, and border radius we have taken, box shadow we have taken, overflow hidden, max width is this 400, and this max width is 400 px, and max width is 100. And border bottom header. So what is header? Header is create account. So create account, I have taken this border bottom, and then background color padding, and header h2, the margin 0 is taken. Okay, so let me have some more. some more styles. Let me have all of them actually. And see, this is our form. This is looking like this. So from where we have to explain, yeah, form padding and form control. Form control, this form control we are taking. Position is relative, and then form control label. Label is inline block, margin bottom. Form control input, this nice input, and then input focus also we are given. So if you focus it, it will come like this. Success error. Okay, I will tell a bit about it in 1 second. The success error. So this is the error message colors, and then form control I. Visibility is hidden. So this visibility is hidden means I. This is for a reason. This form control, see I. Initially what we saw that circle and exclamation was been shown, but now it is not been shown. So because we have made the visibility is hidden, position we have also given the position, and then success circle. This visibility is visible. Form, and this is again hidden. This is small, the message is hidden, and this is just the button. So actually I want to check this too, and what I am telling this success, see this success and this error class. Success is here. Border color, success is for border color, and for this circle is circle is also there. For that also success is there, and error is also similar, exclamation mark is there. So we can check this also how it is coming. So what we are actually going to do, we are going to add it to the JavaScript, but right now we want to check how it is coming. So we can do that by, let me, this is the first one, this is the username one. So this thing we are going to do through JavaScript. So what I will show you, see like this it will be shown when there will be a success, and then here I will show error. So this is how the error will have error message also. Success won't be having any message. Okay, so this I'm doing, saving it. Now it is like this. So now it's time for our JavaScript code for our main logic. So this I am going to explain completely. Const form equal to, yeah, first we are going to select everything. Document dot get element by id. We are selecting the form, selecting the form id. Okay, then after that const user name equal to document dot get element by id user name. Similarly, let me copy two more time. Username after username, email, password, password 2, password 2. So what is this password 2? So email is this is password, and this is the password where we type the password again. Okay, so like this, and then form dot add event listener, So we are listening for the submit event. Then E. So we are using E. So we have to do, as it is a form, we have to prevent it from submitting it. E dot prevents default. We have to do. Not now. What we are going to do? Const username value equal to this username, because it's selecting it. So if you do the dot value, it will give its value, and we want to use the trim function also, because sometimes what happens, the user types more thing in this. Suppose he can type like this and this, so I like this, so I want to trim all of this because he might have pressed it by mistake. So we can use the JavaScript function of trim. So let me copy it 4 times. So as you might have guessed, after username value, this will be email value. Okay, and this one also need to be changed. Email, then password, password, password 2, password, password 2. Let me save it. So this is going to be very simple actually. If user name value triple equal to empty string, then, and see one important thing, this is on submit. This is on submit means when you submit the form only, then only the check will be done. So this is like this, nothing more sophisticated. It could have been more sophisticated also, but this is what we are doing. Every time we submit, it will check it, and it also very good behavior to do that. Set error for, this is a function which we are going to do, and when if it is an empty string and we are submitting user name. So in this function we are passing the username, this username, comma, a message we are passing, as I have told that in the case of error we will get a message also, but not in the case of success. Username cannot be blank. Okay, and then we also have an else part. Set success for user name. Okay, so let me save it, and then function set error for, so this function set error for, okay, yeah, it is similar. I have an input which is the user, it can be anything else also, we are soon going to see that message, because we are going to use it again in all the password and on the email also. Okay, and then const form control equal to input dot parent input dot parent element. So why we are doing the input dot parent element? Because see, what is this username, this is coming from here, it is document dot get element by id username. So get element by id username is this. We want the parent of it, we are getting the parent of it, which is the div, which is the form control. So we want to get this. So if we do the parent of this parent thing is there, so we will get this. Okay, so after that I will soon tell you why. We want to get a parent element, and after that const small equal to form control. Let me have a space properly. Form control dot query selector small. So form control, if you come to form control, we can do a query selector on it and we will get this small, which is this. Okay, so this small we are doing, and then form control dot class name equal to form control error. So what we're doing, this error is there. So instead of this class name, we will change it to form control and error. So it is sort of overriding the form control, but it is also adding an error class. And we have seen if we add error class, we will get that thing, the error icon and the message also. So okay. But for the message, we have to do one more thing. As I have told, this small, we are choosing it for a reason. Small dot inner text, inner text. See, by default also we have an inner text. See, we are choosing this tag actually. By default, error message is there. So we are going to change it to username cannot be blank. Let me save it. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check by submitting it. If everything is right, we'll get an error message here, or else it means I have made some spelling mistake. Okay, it means I made some spelling mistake. Let me go to the inspect. Let me go to the console, cannot read property, trim of null. Okay, at line number 10. So this, so as you might have seen, I have done a blunder here. This is not notable. I know it is not my mistake, because when I was typing this game, you might have seen this already that I made the mistake. So like this, so it was auto generated actually. So like this, let me keep it open only. Okay, oh, it is coming actually. So username cannot be blank is coming. Okay, so similar function set success for it will have only the input, which is the username. This username is actually this document get element by id, this username, and then after that const form control equal to input dot, again the parent element we are going to choose, form control dot class name equal to form control. We are only going to give this success. So let me enter and let me do submit. Yeah, it is working perfectly. Yeah, so one of the main thing is done. So now what we are going to do, we are going to only repeat it in the sense, see, if username value equal to, so what, let me do one thing, let me copy it only. So username value is there, then there is, as you might have get, just email value is also there, and this will not be username, this will be email. We want to pass the email, and then we will give email cannot be blank. And again here, let me not forget it, I do this, let me save it. So both of them are coming now, but there is an issue. Okay, you might have known that in most of the places there's an email validation check also. I should not be allowed to give anything like Nabendu, like name or something. I should not be. So for that I need something else also, and these things you can very easily find from Stack Overflow, because this thing generally uses regex or regular expression. So actually I will use the regular expression for this, and so let me copy it, that regular expression, and this is the regular expression for this. Let me save it. So don't ask how I got this. This is just from Stack Overflow post. And then where are we are going to have it? We are going to have it in an else if statement. Actually, let me bring this down. Else if not of is email, and this email value, when it is not, then it will give this, and set error for again I will give the email comma like this, but this one will be email is not valid. So we can change the message also. So let me give this and add b dot z. Let me see whether it will work. So it is not working. So our email is very sophisticated actually, so even this will not work. See, this is also coming HTML5. What you know, this is HTML5 validations are also kicking in. So our browser also give us some validations. Okay, so let me give my email. Yeah, and it is correct. So next, nothing much is remaining actually. So our password thing is remaining, just the password thing. Yeah, the password thing is remaining. And for password also I need three things. See, because I have taken the second password for a reason. So like this, I will come, and then where is my password value? Yeah, here it is. Everything is very confusing where I put what. Okay, one thing, what password value, I don't want this else right now. Actually the first password will be very simple, password value equal to this, then it will be password value, this password, let me do password here. Password cannot be blank, so this is the one thing which will be the password value. So let me check whether it is working or not. Yeah, it is working. So the second thing, the second password, let me do for the second one. It will also be similar, but it will be have what is our password to this. Let me copy this password to value. So password to value triple equal to this. Then I will say password cannot be blank. Okay, first thing this, and but and okay, and one more thing, this is not password but password 2, because or else I'll forget it. This is also password 2, and there is another thing, else if, okay, I will have an else if also, and that else if will be password value not equal to this. See, this password dtype password was for checking that password entered is equal, so not equal to password to value, and our, again I want to show the error here only, and it will be passwords doesn't match. So it will be password doesn't match, or not doesn't, let me make it does not match. Okay, so first let me show you both this. I will get error, then I'll give password 123, and here I will give ABC, password do not match. Now I will give 123 and this, and the password matches. So this completes our JavaScript validation. Hope you liked it. There was a lot of the validation which you had done, and you can use it in any of your project. So go ahead and use it. Thank you.